Alright, yeah, so we were on E major. Let's see. So yeah. Doesn't that just sound so friendly? Doesn't that sound so, Aquarian? Since, it comes from the house of like friendship and all that, doesn't it just sound like even if they didn't write a song, doesn't it sound like it just needs to be like might be a bad example, but, doesn't sound like it just needs to be like a Barney song, or, the Wiggles or something, like, and you might say that's Pisces then, but, but, it's not necessarily the imagination one as so much as the Pisces one is. But yeah. Alright, and then, alright, then we got, let's see, F major. So this is going to be, Leo, the one that, I've labeled as the, well, I'll play it first. Yeah, or demonstrate it. I'm not even going to consider this playing right now. Alright. Oh my god. When I hear that, I just think of, finger paintings, like, little kids, like, like, and I can already see the argument coming of, well, it sounds, childlike or kitty because you're doing a major scale in general, and it, sounds happy because of that. And, I already did, that B flat major, Scorpio, where it doesn't really, depending on your definition of major sounding happy, you know, there's a little bit of like trickery in there around that, like, you know, sixth or seventh note. Like, you know, it doesn't all sound all positive, you know, like, so that kind of debunks that. So, then, at least as far as me, you know, attributing that one scale should be more like the other sign than the other, you know. So, then, we got, or at least as an example to, you know, demonstrate, you can always build off of something and make it, you know, add other qualities, whatever, but like, you know, at the core root, actually starting from the, not having to make it overly complicated and just, you know, being able to just hear it and like, yeah. Then, see, there's, yeah, F sharp or G flat major, which is Aries next. Alright. Okay, so this one, yeah. Okay, so these are the only white keys. Right. Let me, I gotta catch it again, why? Or to, part of it that really shows my point, I mean, the whole thing is showing my point, but I gotta latch on to it somehow. Alright. I think it's because it's so, like, just what it is, if that makes any sense. Like, it's stuck on, like, it's just, like, it's really stubborn and, like, elusive in a way. To the point where it's like, it doesn't have, you know, it's what it is, like, I'm trying to think of a way to illustrate, like, I don't know, it's just, it's so, like, you know, this color is this color, if you want to call it that. Like, I don't know. like it's like what they try to say, you know, C minor is, I guess. Like it's like they try to say that like C minor, it's just the basic setup, you know, that the keyboard should have, you know, and because all the keys are laid out where you could just play it, like, but it's the most like, you know, I'm just gonna play and, you know, like you're looking at a keyboard and it's like, okay, that's the keyboard. If that's the keyboard, that's definitely the keyboard. You know what I mean? It's like it's not really a explanation to it, and I guess that's why I labeled that one as Aries, because like, you know, Aries is the real Pisces. It's the one that's like the most actually elusive, because they're the ones with all the energy. They'd be able to like get away, you know what I mean? Or you could, if you're looking at it like, you know, spiritually, you know, like the most spiritual people, they can't be like, you know, tied down, like, you know what I mean? And it's like all the energies, like in Aries rising has all the signs in the right house, you know? So I'm not just like saying, like giving up and being like, well, it just is that because it is. No, it's because the reason I'm saying that's the Aries one versus all the others is because that's how Aries would be, is because it's the most like, it's just the energy, like, it is what it, like, you know. You get what I mean? Like, so, then, lastly, G major, which would be Cancer. Alright. Oh, neat. G majors, and it's the C minor relative, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, just the white keys then. Is that going too far? One moment. Okay. Open. Whole. Whole. Half. Whole. Whole. Half. Okay. Yeah, so that should be, you know. doesn't that one just have the most, like, home, like, nurturing, like, plus it's how they've set the keyboard to be, at home, or whatever, like, you always go back to it, you know? You know? Every home in America has done that at least once. You know? So, like, other reasons, like, it's like, it's such a, like, there's cookies in the oven, like, like, it's so, like, I'm going to grab some water, like, but yeah, I guess that'll pretty much cover it. Maybe go more into depth with it later, but I just wanted to get that basic idea out there. Probably improve remember how to play keyboard, because, I don't know. I'm all out of sorts. But yeah, so, yeah, I felt like I needed that out there. So, yeah, thank you for watching, or, listening. It's probably the hardest part. I'm just kidding. But maybe it was the best way it could have been done. I don't know. Well, I guess so, because it was how it was done. But yeah. If you feel inclined, like, comment. Yeah. I'm pretty certain of these, but I'm open to, like, discussion as to, your reason as to why, like, specifically, other than just, like, I mean, you can put whatever, but, there's some arguments I've heard already, like, it's subjective, each person could put their own spin on it. Why, which major scale would you think would better fit one of the signs, and be able to have them all separate, and one clearly having a reason for being that one, and so much and so forth. Because even if either of us is wrong, even if mine's wrong or yours is wrong, then it can give another perspective as to, like, what to add on for those reasonings. Like I said before, like, you can have these basic archetypes and then put your own spin of those on too, like, it branches out. So I'd appreciate your feedback on that, and you know, you think you know of anyone that could add on, or has their take, share it with them, or just to do it, and yeah, talk to you guys later.